The San Francisco 49ers have made a flurry of roster moves, one that I really do like, and one I can already tell you guys are going to have a field day with. But there's multiple moves that we have to cover for the 49ers, starting with this one. Now, obviously, we understand the 49ers are dealing with a ton of running back injuries. So they go and get Israel. I'm going to destroy his name. Abanikanda. I'm gonna have to learn how to say it better. It's not rolling off the tongue quite yet. Abanaconda, I believe it is. We're just gonna call him. I'm gonna call him AI, even though his name's I. All right, whatever. He is a former 5th-round draft selection by the New York Jets, selected 145th, 145th overall. There we go. Jeez. In 2023, out of Pitt. He's 5'11", 215 pounds. He's only 22 years old. Like 22 years old and 1 month. He is freshly 22. The sky is the limit for this guy. He was a draft crush of mine. He was a guy that I really liked. He's a sub 4.4 40 kind of a guy. He fits the zone scheme. He's really good at being able to identify, running lanes, pushing with vision, cut back, finding backside lanes, all of those things. He was a guy that I really liked coming out of Pitt, to the point where I would have taken him in the 3rd round if the 49ers were going to take a 3rd round running back. So I like this. I like this move a lot. I believe it was Chasing Gold yesterday on stream who said the 49ers should put in a claim for him. I didn't even know he had been waived. And I said, absolutely they should. This guy, I love him. He's extremely fast, smooth athlete. He was buried on the depth chart with the Jets. Obviously, they had Breece Hall. They drafted a running back really high this year, and it's just how it's gone. He was just buried on the depth chart and really didn't get a whole lot of opportunities. He only has in his career 77 total snaps, and all of those snaps came in 2023. He has not played in 2024. It's probably why he was let go. He only has 22 rushes for 70 yards. That's 3.2 a carry. He has 2 runs over 10 yards. 13 of those runs came in zone, and 9 of those runs came in gap scheme. So pretty similar to how the 49ers execute their offense. Can run zone, can run gap scheme. So I think the transition will work well. I would imagine he's going to get some playing time as he was signed to the active roster. But I like this move. This is a good move, in my opinion. This was a guy that I didn't even know was available. But I'm glad the 49ers put in a claim on him, and they were able to get him. The 49ers also signed Keyshawn Vaughn to the practice squad. He is a guy that has been with the San Francisco 49ers since training camp. So he has been around. He was on the practice squad for a while. He makes his way over here to the 49ers back again on the P squad, obviously with all the injuries. 49ers, Christian McCaffrey, he goes to injured reserve. Obviously, we knew this was coming, but it was the official move and opens up the roster spot for Israel. So he is able to, they're able to facilitate that with that. Now, this one, I'm very curious. I mean, you can already even probably see some of the comments, some of the GIFs piling up over here on Instagram. But the 49ers have brought back Ronnie Bell to the practice squad. I was kind of assuming that this was going to be the case if he went unclaimed. And he is back. So I know 49er fans, it's almost become a joke at this point, and how much they despise Ronnie Bell on the roster. But hey, he's on the practice squad, so be easy, guys. Be easy. Go easy on him. But anyways, again, looking at Israel and what he was able to do in college, in 30 games that he played in, he had 385 carries, over 2,000 rushing yards, 28 touchdowns. He added 38 receptions for 354 yards and 3 touchdowns through the air, and in 2022 he was first team All ACC. Again, he's a guy with a ton of upside. I mean, he's 22 years old. So he has not reached his potential. He's not reached his ceiling. He is a very athletic player, very smooth, and change of scenery, I think, could be a benefit to him. And obviously, if he's able to get some significant playing time so we can actually see what he can do. So I do think uh, this is a quality addition. Obviously, you're not really going to be able to pick up a ton of high caliber players at this particular point in the season. You're dealing with the uh, to be nice, kind of like the scraps at this point. But again, former fifth round pick comes available. I believe he's a high upside athlete, and I like the move. So I think he can fit in and run really well for the San Francisco 49ers. So I like it. I love it.